Hey guys, Ollie the Tea Guru here. I'm in Yuen Long, New Territories, Hong Kong, a place I really love to be. It's so vibrant here. It's a lot more traditional than central Hong Kong. In fact, I spend most of my time here when I'm in Hong Kong. I dip in and dip out of central, and I don't stay there very long because hey, I just love to be here. It's so cool, and there's just lots more to do. It's more fun. It's more busy, weirdly, but you know, this is it. This is the real Hong Kong as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, we're talking today about results of the Cha Chi. If you remember in one of my previous videos, I asked you guys how many of you guys feel the effects of Cha Chi, and the results are in. Comments in from the mass of YouTube comments and across social media too. 14 people said yes, they definitely feel the effects of Cha Chi. 3 people maybe and sometimes, and not so pronounced as maybe some people may say they feel Cha Chi feels like, and 2 people no. No matter how good a gushu they're tasting, they're not getting the Cha Chi benefits. For you guys, I do feel deeply sorry. But anyway, for a bit of market research, I'd like to ask you guys, I'm really interested to know how many of you guys really like the wetter stored pu'er tea, the wetter stored raw pu'er tea. So I'm here in Hong Kong, and the culture here, given the climate, the culture here is to age a cake, and cakes age very quickly here, so the bitterness is kicked out of the cakes very, very quickly. But given the very humid climate here, the tea can age very rapidly, and if not dry stored in these conditions, you'll have wet storage. Now, this is an interesting thing because most people here, given the culture and given the tea that they're shown and given on a regular basis, they see as a heavily aged tea or a wetter stored tea to be the norm. In fact, I was drinking some 7-year-old 7542, they eat 7542 with my brother-in-law. I deem it to be pretty much aged. It's been sitting here in Hong Kong for so long, and there was the tiniest hint of bitterness left. The tiniest. Reveal. How are we doing?
I'm good.
People have been asking to see you, Tom. This is Guru. Come back. So I was sitting down drinking this tea that I regard as being pretty much, you know, down the track of aging. There was maybe 1 out of 10 bitterness left on this tea cake. He sat down, he drank it, and the first sip he went, whole gum, which means very bitter. To me, I could hardly taste any bitterness at all. So he regarded that tea as unfinished, as not really ready to start drinking. This really made me think. You know, it's all down to their culture, what they've been brought up with, all the tea they've got around them, the way that it's stored here. It's wetter storage tea, so it's what they know. So I'd like to know, in regards to the West, you guys, what you guys think? What's preferable to you? Would you be happy to mix up some wetter storage tea in your collection? Is it something that you admire? Because I'm wondering. The Hong Kong palate, of course, is very suited to wetter stored tea, and I'm wondering whether it's if the palate suits Western taste as much. I know especially a tea that you can source from Hong Kong or Guangdong that hasn't been dry stored. You leave it over 8 years, it will go very, very aged taste. Do you appreciate wetter stored tea? And if so, how wet are we talking? Are we talking aged Guangdong dry storage? Are we talking full-on wet storage? With wet storage, you know, you can get that dank kind of flavour coming through in the first few infusions. A lot of people like to bypass that and go straight on to the further infusions, which can be very, very nice. So guys, I really need to hear from you. How much do you like wetter stored tea? How wet do you like it? I feel that it's absolutely invaluable to have you guys here to drop a comment and let me know, not just me but everyone else as well. It's really great knowledge and it will benefit me because it will help me find better teas that's going to suit your palate. So guys, help me out, drop a comment down below. We'll have the results coming up very, very shortly. Ollie from Green Tea Guru in Hong Kong signing out. Mrs. Guru! How are we doing, Mrs. Guru? See you soon, guys.